everyone, I'm making Peach Mango Sangria Soap today. It's part of our summer fruity drink collection and it smells amazing. It smells oh so good. I love the smell of peach and mango and this fragrance is delightful. So let's get ready. Let's make some soap. I'm Holly. Welcome to my workshop in Northwest Montana. I have my base oils here. They're room temperature, which today is approximately 67 degrees. It's a little warmer than usual, oddly enough. And I have in here my olive, coconut, castor, mango, kokum, and shea butters. So I am going to add into this base my luscious, creamy, dreamy coconut milk. I have warmed it up just a bit. I've over measured just a bit, so I'm not going to scrape it. Just going to be using it for my next batch. I'm going to add the lye solution to my base oils here, and I'm going to strain it because I have some lye lint. I have reduced the water and made it yesterday, so I tend to get a little crunchies, but it's okay. Just strain them out. So I am going to bring this to emulsification. Go ahead and split this batch because I'm going to be coloring it separately and fragrancing it separately. It's all the same fragrance, but I find it easiest just to get my colors mixed in, no rush, then I'll add in the fragrance. And that way if it moves fast, my colors are already in, everything is fine. So we need approximately just over 2.5 liters per container. So we'll just go bloop a little bit further there. I have mixed 3 beautiful colors. We've got some lemon drop and pulp fiction together in this one. These colors are all from Nurture Handmade. This one is, let me think. Oh, this one also had a little bit of, let's see. Let's just backtrack this. This is mostly, the yellow is mostly lemon drop. And then it does have some Pulp Fiction and some Lollipop. This one is Pulp Fiction and Lemon Drop. Hope I got these right. I have them written down, but I'm trying to remember everything here. And then this one, which is my favorite of all the colors, is a mixture of my Red Obsession, Rose Pink, and Lollipop. Kind of gives it a warm reddish pink color. All right, so we're gonna kind of probably, well, let's see. We'll use the shaft to get us all mixed in here. Ooh, that's lovely. That's what I wanted. Hello. Okay, this is good. So here's my fragrance oil. It's so amazing. I've never used it before, so let's see what happens. The reviews were very good for it. People love it. Very good. We'll go with that for now. looking great. Alright, everything's looking really good. In fact, it might be a hint thin. So we're going to give it just a, let's not give it any more. I think it's fine. I'd rather just sit and wait for it if I needed to. Give me a moment to clean off my stick blender. Get my colors super duper mixed. So this is actually moving along quite quickly. So let's pour. I'm hoping to do an hanger swirl on this today. It should be fine, provided I just get my business done here. So I wanted to put in one layer of this kind of warm pink. Oh yes, it is thickening up. I think we'll be fine. We'll just keep going. I was kind of thinking along the lines of how you kind of have the pink on the outside of the peach. And that's a little bit of a warm orange color. And then we have the more yellowy flesh. And then of course it gets real like red next to the, I guess I'm kind of just pouring right in the middle. Then it gets real red next to the pit. Even though this is a sangria. This is my goal for today. And it's thickening up, so I'm just kind of moving along here. I'll leave a little bit of that for the top. Same thing, mostly get that in. And see how all the colors just kind of move up as we pour. I want to do a swirl like I've done on my mountain lilac soap, which I was supposed to study that real quick and completely forgot, just to see what swirl I had done. Okay, so I had not done any loop-de-loos. All I did was did up and down. Ooh, that is starting to get thick, but it's workable for sure. And then I just back and forthed it. And then did not do the loop-de-loos. The top is actually looking very nice as is. I probably should have just put all the soap in, but we'll get it on there. Okay, so I'm going to try the whisk. We may be too far along. Ooh, that actually looks really nice, doesn't it? I like it. I'm going to go with it. And this kind of mixes it all together, gives it a bit of a swirly texture as it goes. I like that. I love it. I think it turned out so good. I love the top. I just think that is absolutely perfect for what this soap is, for what this scent is. I am going to cover this up. It's going to come to a gel, and then I will be back in a couple of days to cut this one. But for you, I see you right away in just a moment. Okay, so I am back to unmold the Peach Mango Sangria Soap. It looks so good. I love it. Smells amazing. I have a little bit of ash on it, but nothing too bad. Very nice. I think I'm going to love this one. Oh, that is beautiful. Isn't that a gorgeous back end of the soap? Alright, so I have my splitter here. And I don't need to take very much off of this one side. This edge is quite delightful. Alright, here's hoping I have it right. Oh, that looks good. Just a slice. Oh, wow. So then I cut my bars at my loaves at 2.5 inches. Am I right here? Looks smaller for a moment, but it is correct. It's like I fairly got it into the line of my design, I guess. It smells great. Looking pretty good. I always get nervous when I try to make actual loaves within the slab. I think I did a really good job. It is helpful that this one doesn't have a lot to slice off the side, so I don't have to take that into consideration most of the time. I just take off just a little bit. So then this one, hopefully it'll be thick enough I can do some samples with. Yeah, I think so. Gorgeous. Alright, so let's cut a loaf. Maybe we'll do the middle one, just for starters, to see what it looks like right in the middle. By the time I pull a middle bar from this loaf, it'll be the middle. They're pretty hard. It's been a little bit longer than I anticipated until I got to this. Ooh. Oh, this one is so cool. Okay, we're going to start on the end. Look at this one. Isn't that fun? But then the other side is a smidgen more lackluster. Oh, I confused myself for a minute. Ooh, I love this. I love it. Is it not so pretty? I feel like I've got some pretty good peachy vibes. I was going to say beachy vibes. That does not apply. Got some pretty good peachy vibes going on there. Smells amazing. It is giving me, now that it's contained within a medium, it is kind of giving me my Princess Kisses vibe. That's acai berries and satin, so completely different things. But also, maybe I'm thinking more of my Sunshine and Rainbow soap, because I do use acai and satin and peaches in that. So, I mean, yeah. So I guess if you like the Sunshine and Rainbows that I do, this is giving some vibes. But of course it has to cure. Has to go through its wonderful cure where it evaporates its excess moisture and it develops a crystalline structure that is also delightful. So this end has a lot of the dark pink color too. Nice. Yeah, we'll grab this one to cut as full-size bars. I cut my bars at 1 inch. I do have a 1.25 cutter as well, because that's what I used to do. But back in, I don't know when I changed, but this is still a hefty bar of soap, and I have a lot of whoa, aren't you pretty? Wow, I didn't even stop to look at it. Kind of shocked me there for a moment. I was like, wow, that's nice. I want to say it was the 2020 range, but it might have been before that. Anyway, when supplies started getting even more expensive and my customers still wanted to buy soap even though things were getting harder, I reduced the bar size to 1 inch so that I could bring the prices down a little bit. Of course, worked for a time. Things just keep going up and up and up and up and up. But I think a luxuriously handcrafted bar of soap is worth it. You may go out to eat and spend $15 on a meal and it's gone. Totally enjoyable, but it's gone. Whereas my little $11 bar of soap is going to last you for weeks. So, I mean, unless that's really heavy traffic. I have a grapefruit tallow soap at my sink, and we have been using that for a very, very, very long time, since before my last release. So, we have been working it. I do have a lot of customers that cut theirs in half, not only because it's still a little too large for their hands, but also they just like to switch out. So that's why I think we're loving, ooh, this top is so pretty, look at this. And I think this is why we're loving the samplers, because you can switch out a lot sooner. See, that's typically what I use size-wise in my home, because this is what we use. I rarely take a full bar of soap, but there was just something about that grapefruit one that it was deemed unworthy to ship. I think it was just got like a gouge on the side or something. And so it was all ours, and we're just using that and using it and using it and using it. But that's good. There's good value in a well-made bar of soap. Of course, you have to have the right soap dish too. You have to make sure that the soap has an opportunity to drain. If you let it sit in there and get waterlogged because it hasn't... I didn't cut my sampler. I got all excited and just cut. Okay, so we do improvise. We'll have a lot more samples of this soap. I don't think I can get 2 out of it. Nope. But I really do want samples. So we're gonna have to just lose a little bit, but like I said, we'll just have lots of samples and we'll just be happy with samples, and 'tis what it is, and we'll not be cronky about it. We'll do our best to not be cronky. I'm a little cronky. Alright, so I'm just going to keep cutting these. I have no idea what I was talking to you about before I realized my error. So, I do hope that you have enjoyed this video. I hope that you will give it a like and a hype. My products are available at moriversoap.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.